still like a medium voltage electrocution, maybe lower. It sounds like something's in the attic in that location over there. But when I say that, within 5 minutes, because it takes me time to put it to YouTube, then to Facebook, by that time it could be here, or over there, or over here, up there. Okay, what I've seen when I looked on maps was there's like a shooting, like a device that shoots through like a not a conveyor belt, it might be a conveyor belt, from this wall, or from the, where was it coming from? Is either up here? No. Okay, when I looked on maps, it was coming from this location over here. So I don't know if it's a caving thing. It's over here, possibly. So that might be a caving thing, but some sort of like a device. It's like an instant device, because the phone locator signal, or one phone goes off, right? Then the phone locator signal goes blink, 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 all the way up when I'm sitting right here. And this is my kitchen. Okay, and then it looks like some sort of a stairwell or something. I don't know. What concerns me about that Alanis Morissette thank you video technology is those beings that come up and kiss a being. Is there a being in unison being kissed? That like standing in the body in unison would be standing in the body of someone, or doing the same exact thing at do at the same time, same talk, same clothes, same, or similar clothing, like a unison wire, doing the similar thing. That's why I say unison wire would be like a similar activity. Like this lady drinks Pepsi, and I've been ordering Coca-Cola. My mom used to drink Pepsi, so I look at her Pepsi bottle and I think of my mom that died. So, do you see how like a unison wire, there'll be someone else somewhere else that sees a Pepsi bottle when I get to these stairs, and they're thinking about their mom. So you got unison wire locations. Also, like my neighbor has a blue bucket, and when I had my house and my garden, my Mercedes, I had a red bucket. So I think about, that's a unison wire thought. I look at her, the bucket, oh, I used to have something like that. So I think that when I stand here. So in a unison wire location, someone who has a switched soul, who's been raped or forced to torture, might say those statements. Wow, I miss my mom, because it's a mind wire reading, looking at the Pepsi bottle. Or, oh wow, I used to have a red bucket. So you see that a mind wire war is what I think coming out of certain people with a different way of saying it. In the beginning, they wanted to prove mind wire reading and make it a positive thing, and the words aren't always right, which gets people attacked. It gets everyone attacked. So I look at this card, and it has like a carry cage box, and I look at that, and sometimes the hostage taker or a hostage will say, out my nose, can't you see we're in there? So that freaks me the hell out. So yes, that's not my mind wire thinking. See, you know what I mean? I look at it and I just think, oh, it's a bicycle. That's what I think. Oh, it's a bicycle trailer or something. That's what I would think. But then they would say, out my nose or in my chest with that wire in me, they would say, we're in here. They say, we're in here. That just freaks me out. It's happening like for a couple months now, a month and a half. Just that basket. Each location, when I point the camera, a hostage sometimes will say, I'm in there. Like an attic in the garage over here. Like a building over here with the green and white buildings, a building right there. And it could just literally be a duplicated exact location directly above it or below it. I'm talking they have the same sheets, same pots and pans, identical cups. If you don't find the cups, you start noticing you miss things. Like a set of towels. There's one towel. Then you got one person with a set of sheets with their same towel sitting above you. She's got the phone locator. I'm just trying to prove that I'm royal and I'm a missing person. But what about every missing person on planet Earth and off? That happens to all of us. If this is happening not just to me, and it is happening to me more because I'm royal, and everyone knows this is true. Because I'm royal, because I'm a singer, because I'm a book author, and I'm all these things. But I'm totally poor. I don't even have $8 in the bank. Okay, and I'm a royal princess and I'm a royal queen. Missing person with memory loss half the time because they aim at me in every location. They get into the attic or they don't. Caving locations is little caves, not like a cave in the mountains, but in a weird way it might look like that in certain locations. Some of them are complete well-built homes, 14 times bigger than every one of these houses put together, right below our square mile. Like there's a hospital in one location below, I don't know if it's this square mile, proving this underworld. And they are richer than us, and they are more powerful, and they have technology like the Harry Potter movie technology, because I went to that school, and I am a missing person. And that's what this war is over, is the Harry Potter reality. Because me as a little girl, on the data of my handprint, feetprint recognition, it proves that I went to the Harry Potter School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, and that's what they call it. And the technology, see that sound that just went on? It could be some guy just turned on his dryer. Within 3 minutes, within a minute, we all start getting electrocuted to death. So I don't know what sounded, and there goes my shoulders moving back and forth, back and forth. So it's a wing command. I'm trying to prove that the TV series Touched by an Angel that I'm in at